So most entrepreneurs think that closing deals is about having the best pitch, the best product, or the lowest price, but it's not. Deals are won and lost because of power. And if you don't understand how power works, you'll walk away with crumbs while someone else is eating all that good cake. I'm Karam, the battle-tested lawyer. I spent 20 years in courtrooms and boardrooms defending seven-figure lawsuits, negotiating billion-dollar deals for entrepreneurs, and fighting contracts in court and in business negotiations. So today I'm going to show you the 5 most powerful laws from Robert Greene's book that will change the way that you close deals forever. And you got to use these in business. These aren't theory. They're the same principles I've seen decide whether entrepreneurs win or lose at the deal table, also in court. So let's master the game. So here's what's happening in your negotiations right now. You're showing up to close business deals, but you're competing on logic, while your competitors are using psychology. You're explaining why you're better instead of making them want what you have, and that's the key. You walk into every deal feeling like you need to prove yourself. Most people do. You discount prices, extend deadlines, make concessions just to get something done. But here's the truth. When you deliver real value, you shouldn't have to beg for business. It's bad practices. You have the right to negotiate from a position of strength. It's all about power. Power isn't manipulation, it's understanding human psychology well enough to create deals on your own terms. Now, I've been in rooms where millions change hands based on who controls the psychological frame. I've seen brilliant entrepreneurs lose to inferior competitors because they didn't understand these laws. The difference isn't the quality of your solution, it's the understanding of human nature and how to get what you want. That's what power is all about. So here are the 5 laws of power that will transform how you close deals forever. Law number 1, conceal your intentions. When you walk into a negotiation and reveal exactly how badly you need the deal, you just handed them all the leverage. Keep curiosity alive. Don't play all your cards at once. Instead of saying, I really need the deal to hit my quarterly numbers, say, I have some capacity in Q2 that might work for this project, right? The person who talks less, listens more, and reveals their hand slowly always holds the power. Law number 2, court attention at all costs. In a noisy world, the person who stands out gets control. If your offer looks like every other offer, you're invisible. But the entrepreneur who makes their deal memorable, with clarity, with a story, with impact, they're the one who's gonna win. It's all about branding and protecting your brand. Law number 3 is to win through actions, never argument, especially with your clients. Stop trying to out-argue people. I've watched clients talk themselves right out of leverage, right out of the best deals. The closer who says less, but they show more proof, results, testimonials, track record, they always win. So instead of arguing, show that your marketing strategy is better than your competitors. Show them the proof. The proof is in the pudding, baby. Proof beats promises every time. Law number 4, appeal to self-interest, right? Here's the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make. They pitch from their perspective. The other side isn't thinking about you. They're thinking, what's in it for me? What's my benefit? So when you frame the deal around their self-interest, suddenly they stop resisting and start leaning in. Whether you're speaking to your competitor, to a client, to a business partner, or to the judge in my case, that always works. Then there's law number 5, discover each man's thumbscrew, or woman's, right? Everyone has a pressure point, a driver, a motivation. Maybe it's money, maybe it's security, maybe it's their reputation, maybe it's ego. If you don't stroke it and you don't know what drives the person across from you, you're negotiating blind. Find their thumbscrew and you'll always know where the leverage is and push it, right? How do you find it? Ask about their biggest challenges, not their current project. Understand their personal stakes. Get into emotions, get into their story, get into their background to find out what really drives them, and then hit that thumbscrew home. So ignore these laws and you'll keep losing deals to competitors who understand human nature better than you because you're wrapped up in logic. You'll compete on price because you don't know how to compete on power. Master these laws, You'll walk into negotiations with confidence. Clients compete for your attention. You close deals on your terms at premium prices, and then you protect them with bulletproof contracts, right? So those are the 5 laws of power to close deals, but here's the truth. Power helps you close the deal, but the real battle comes after the handshake, when the contract decides whether you actually keep what you just closed or you're going to lose it. I've seen too many entrepreneurs lose everything because they focused on power at the table, but they forgot about protection later on. Contracts don't have to be your enemies. They can be your best friends. If you're closing deals without bulletproof contracts, you're gambling blind, and it's going to catch up to you. And that's why I built the Business Defense System. Your first step is to grab my free risk report and business defense plan. It's the same $7,500 legal audit I do for private clients, but you get it for free. Click below and you get your plan that'll show you where in your business you're vulnerable so you can start the process to becoming legally bulletproof. And remember, the most powerful negotiator wins. I'm Karam, the battle-tested lawyer. Stay legally bulletproof.